Art has the power to transform spaces, to transport us beyond reality and into imagination. In the recent years, a unique artistic movement has been reshaping how we experience cafes. The 2D Art Café, born from the creative minds of artists who wanted to blur the boundaries between the sketches and reality. These spaces have found a home in the bustling cities of Tokyo and Paris, turning coffee shops into immersive, hand-drawn dreamscapes. The effect is striking. Reality fades into art, and the cafe itself becomes a living, breathing sketch. Now, this art has arrived in Kerala, bringing a fresh perspective to the cafe culture. Welcome to the Boulangerie Art Café, Kerala's first 2D art cafe where reality meets creativity in the heart of Thrissur.
So the idea of 2D Art Cafe came from the growing trend of bringing in food, art and culture. This is the best way for the people to come and communicate and immerse in a very creative environment. So I thought this concept would really work out, especially in our little town of Thrissur. The creative process actually started with the concept building. So the concept, of course, is bringing in the art along with food. So it's not only satisfaction for the eyes, but also for the stomach, right? So people enjoy in a very comfortable and in a relaxed environment.
From the moment you step inside, the world outside fades, and you become the part of the artwork.
We had to see that how the whole cafe is placed in such a way where everybody feels a part of the culture, the art over here. How the guests who come inside, how they feel about themselves. You know, we need to see that everything is placed in the right direction, in the right way. So definitely there were challenges there, but however we overcame that, and think the people here have accepted it. Yeah.
The experience is not just about aesthetics. It's about stepping into the artist's vision, where every detail tells a story.
Since I have an inclination towards art, you know, I'm interested in drawing and painting as well. I wanted to start a cafe that kind of projects that. And when I did my research, I like the concept of a comic book. Comic book concept gives you a sense of transporting you to a different world, a fantasy world, and you kind of picture yourself in that character, and I brought that to life. Definitely, I took the help of the local artists, and we kind of like combined and discussed and came up with this whole structure. The art used over here is of that of an European coffee house, and we have implemented it in every section of the cafe, if you can see it, both indoors and outdoors. We first came up with the concept, and then of course we had to do the drawings and things and come up with the furniture that suited this whole place. We are open to different kind of ideas. We have not restricted ourselves to anything.
Crafting an illusion takes patience and precision. The result? A cafe that feels less like a space and more like an experience, where you are both the observer and the artwork itself.
You get to enjoy it visually, and it kind of invokes your sensory feelings. So, you know, you're eating, you're hearing people talk, you're watching things that you're seeing on the walls, and with the furniture, you're characterizing yourself. So it gives you a complete sensory feeling as you're entering this cafe and enjoying a dining experience. So it's completely different from the other cafes.
Art is more than just decoration. It's an experience, a conversation, a connection. At Boulangerie Art Café, creativity isn't confined to the walls. Every aspect of this space celebrates artistic expression.
The food, music, art and theatre is a huge part of the community here. Given that 2D Art Cafe would definitely bring in the artists to come and relax in our cafe to discuss common topics. Different kind of artists can always come and have a round table, and they can probably get inspired from what they feel around them. So Thrissur is a place that kind of encourages art, music, food, theatre, and it's a perfect location for me to start a 2D Art Cafe compared to any other cities and towns in Kerala. That's the reason we started first in Thrissur.
Beyond the monochrome walls lies another kind of artistry, the culinary craft.
The favorite feature for me is definitely the food and art coming together.
Every dish and drink at the Boulangerie Art Café is as thoughtfully designed as the space itself, From beautifully layered lattes to intricately plated desserts, every bite is a masterpiece. Here, taste and aesthetics go hand in hand, creating an experience that delights every sense.
The customer response has been very surreal. It is beyond words as to how people have accepted this cafe. The wanting to experience this unique style of having a dine-in with their loved ones has been widely accepted, and we are excited to see the guests have a splendid experience.
Art is never stagnant. It evolves, transforms, and inspires. As Boulangerie Art Café grows, it will continue to be a space where creativity thrives, ideas take shape, and every visitor becomes part of the story.
I hope the customers take away a sense of satisfaction from coming over here and having this curiosity and being excited over this new concept which they can enjoy. The vision I have for this cafe to grow in the future would be definitely to target a larger audience and expand to other cities where everybody can enjoy, every city and every community can enjoy this social experience that they can get from this unique cafe.
Step in, sip, and sketch your own memories within these illustrated walls.